Hello everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to my masterclass NFT collection with Procreate. Today I will show you how to create an NFT collection consisting of 1000 illustrations right on your iPad without any programming skills and without using a PC. NFT is a super popular topic today and thousands of illustrations have already made this field their main occupation. So I encourage you to at least give it a try or maybe dive into the community and become a new NFT superstar with your own collection. If you have an iPad, open Procreate and let's draw together hand by hand. Should be fun! Also, I prepared a bonus at the end of the video for all who came today, so make sure you watch it till the end. Let's get started. Open Procreate and create a new document. Our illustrations will be square, so we need to create a square artboard. Click on the plus button and click here to create a custom artboard. I'll work on 1600 by 1600 pixel size. Here in maximum layers you can see how many layers will be available for this size. It depends on your iPad model. If the amount is too low, you can reduce the artboard size. Click Create. In this lesson we are gonna use two brushes. First one is in sketching category and is called HB pencil. The second one is in calligraphy. It's called monoline and we will use it for outlines and coloring. For colors, I will use the Pots palette, which I prepared for this lesson. You can download it using the link below the video. Or you can use your own colors as well. First of all, let's click on the Settings button, Prefs, Gesture Controls. Go to the Quick Shape and make sure that you have the Draw and Hold feature activated. Delay shows Quick Shape time to be activated. I use 14 milliseconds. Go to Copy and Paste. I use this one setting up to 3-finger swipe. It's very convenient. Done. Today we are gonna create an NFT collection and now I will show you what a generative NFT collection is in a nutshell. Let's go to a browser and open the OpenSea website Bored Ape Yacht Club collection. It is the most popular generative art collection consisting of 10,000 apes. Each ape is unique and there are none ape that's exactly the same as another one, but all of them programmatically assembled out of overlapping parts that are called properties or traits. You can see all the properties here on the left. Different backgrounds, clothes, eyes, mouth, etc. For example, mouths of these two apes are the same, but other properties are different. If you open any of these drop-downs, you can see all the properties. If you open the heads and click on beanie, you will see all the apes who wear beanies, but none of them are the same. So, by drawing just a few dozens of properties, we got 10,000 amazing and unique illustrations. Let's get back to Procreate and see how to do that. We are gonna create a series of plant pot characters with different faces. Sounds fun! To have an idea of what it will look like, let's draw a default character first. Choose the sketch brush and select the dark color from the right bottom corner. It's almost black. Here, make sure that you have the brush thickness and opacity to the maximum. The pot will be symmetrical, so let's activate the Symmetry tool. Go to the Settings, Canvas and activate the Drawing Guide. It will activate a grid by default and we need it to be a symmetry line, so click on Edit Drawing Guide and change it to Symmetry. Here, in Options, you can see different types of symmetry. Make sure you have the Assistant Drawing feature activated. Here, you can change the color of the symmetry line. I will use a dark one. Done. Here is our symmetry line. Now all that we draw on the left side is gonna mirror to the right side, and otherwise. Let's zoom out using two fingers to better see our artboard's borders. And roughly draw a sketch of our first pot. Don't waste a lot of time on this step, just some rough shapes to develop the proportions. And here I will add small feet. Something like this. And don't forget to leave some space around half of the artboard for the plants. Here I will add eyes and mouth. And all the plants will be at the top. I'll sketch the cactus as the first one. If you don't need symmetry anymore, you can open the layers, click on your current layer and turn off Drawing Assist. Let's finish the cactus. Like this. If we need something to be changed, just click on the Transform tool freeform, and play with the shape. Done. The first pod came out really cute, I like it. Now let's define which properties we are gonna have. It's crucial to decide on the properties right now, because it will be quite hard to change in the middle of the creating process. For this collection I will do the next properties: different backgrounds, pods, different faces in this area, and plants. 4 properties in total. For 1000 collection it should be enough. Always keep in mind that all the properties should work well with each other. So I suggest you define the areas for each property right in the beginning of the creating process. Let's decide on the pod's height and draw a line where each pod will touch plants, the bottom line where the feet will stand, and the face area. We will design all the pod's patterns not to cross this area. Let's make the sketch transparent. New layer. Go to calligraphy, monoline. Set the brush thickness somewhere in the middle. Pick any bright color and drop 2 lines. First one here to separate pods and plants areas. Put your finger on the screen to make the line horizontal. The next line is here at the bottom. Actually, let's put it on the height where the feet stand on the ground. Click here on Edit Shape button and put it here by dragging anywhere on the screen. Change the color to any other one and draw an ellipse shape for the face. Adjust it by clicking Edit Shape. Put the ellipse in the bottom area of the pod. This way the pods will be cuter and we will have the top area of the pod free for different patterns or other small details. Let's delete our sketch and make the areas layer transparent. We can also rename it. Create a new layer right beneath the areas layer. And we are ready to start drawing. Let's draw our first pod. Select the monoline brush. The size is 25%. Pick the dark color for outlines. Also go to Layers and turn on Drawing Assist. It will activate symmetry for the layer. Zoom in. Draw the top border. I will bend it a little. Once you draw an arc, click here on the Edit Shape button and adjust the line by dragging these pivots. Here I got some excess parts. Just select the eraser tool, click on it and set up the monoline brush for eraser as well. And erase this part of the line. As you see, the symmetry works for the eraser as well. Draw and adjust the sidelines. If you don't like that the areas lines overlap the illustration, you can go to layers and put the areas layer down. And close the contour here in the bottom. Adjust the line. Draw these lines. Adjust. Close here in the bottom. If you have something that you don't like, just erase it. Like this. Let's draw the feet. Zoom in. We can do it in one fast move. To make the outlines less symmetrical and boring, I like to add some gaps to it. Let's add one here. First of all, go to the layers and turn off the symmetry. Zoom in. And erase here. Here is a small tip. You can draw a line like this and stop at the end. Now, you can use edit shape for the eraser's line just like for a regular one. It's super handy. Click on the brush and add some roundness to the line here. Let's color our pot. Create a new layer below the current one. Choose a color for the pot. I'll pick this orange one. Turn on the symmetry for the layer. And draw a contour like this. Once we close it, just fill in with the color by dragging it inside the shape. We don't see our face area anymore. To fix it, move the areas layer to the top. Let's just make it a bit more transparent. Now go to layers and create a new layer between our colors and outlines. Here we will drop some shadows. Select the darker orange color. Let's shade the feet first. You can color it like this, or make a contour and fill in with the color. Here I will draw an arc, adjust it a bit, close the contour, fill in with the color. To make it more interesting, let's add some dark spots in the top part. kinda like small holes on the surface. Perfect. The pot is done. Go to Layers, select all 3 pot layers by swiping on them to the right. Click Group. Rename it, for example, to Foam Planter. Select the outline's color and let's draw a smiling face. Don't forget to create a layer first. The eyes are symmetrical, so turn on Drawing Assist. Draw an ellipse like this. Adjust it. Something like this. Fill in with the color. The symmetry is working for the color filling, it's very convenient. And here is a nice trick. Perfect shapes like these ellipses sometimes look boring. To fix it, I want to flatten it on the top and bottom a bit. Click on this magic wand button, Liquify tool. Pressure to the max, and the size is somewhere around 1/3. Now we can push on our shape and modify it. Here, what will happen if we push too hard? Click with 2 fingers to undo. I'll push here on top and here on the bottom. You can play with it, it's super fun. Just like sculpting. Once you are done, click on the magic wand icon one more time. The mouth I will draw without using symmetry. Turn it off. Draw an arc and set it up. Now it's time to draw a cactus. Create a new layer. Move it to the bottom, because it will be behind our pots. I'm not gonna use symmetry for cactus. I want it to be a bit off to the left, because I want to add an offshoot in the right part. Zoom out. Draw an ellipse. Again, the perfect ellipse is quite boring, so I will flatten it a bit at the top. Go to Liquify and push on it. Nice! You can compare the previous and the current versions by tapping with 2 and 3 fingers on the screen. Here I will draw an offshoot that looks like a waving hand. And a small flower to the top. Like this. And some thorns by drawing short lines all around the cactus. Let's color it, just like we did with the pot. Create a new layer and move it below the current one. Select the green color and create a contour. fill in. Done. Pick the red color and color the top part. Create a new layer between the colors and outlines. Select the darker green color and draw the shapes like this. With the darker red color, add some volume in the top as well. Zoom out. The cactus is done. Select all the cactus layers, group them and name it cactus. Our first plant property is finished. It's time to add the first background. Create a new layer and put it at the bottom. Let's make it a blue one. Select the blue color and drop it on the artboard. Done. One little detail. I want to add a shadow under the pot. Actually, we can add a unique shadow for each pot, but we will add one common shadow for the sake of simplicity. Create a new layer and pick the dark blue color. Draw an ellipse. Like this. Add its shape and put it right in the center. It's better to make it wider, because some pots could be wider than this one. Like this. I will expand it even more. Let's hide the symmetry line. Turn it off here in the settings. As you see, the symmetry line is gone, but the symmetry tool is still working if drawing assist for the layer is activated. Merge all layers and call it somehow. For example, noon. We will need to give each property name anyway, because they will be public. Let's rename the face layer to smiling. All is done. Here is our first pot. One more time. Here are our 4 properties. Since we want to create a collection of 1000 pots, we need to know exactly how many properties we need. It's actually super easy to count. If we multiply the amounts of all our properties, we need to get a number more or equal 1000. For example, if we have 6 backgrounds, 6 plants, 6 pots and 6 faces, it gives us 1296 possible combinations. That is enough. So let's do at least 6 variations of each trait, but if we will end up with more, it will be even better. More properties, more diverse our collection is. We can design the properties in any order. Let's make all the backgrounds first, then this, and this. The backgrounds are the simplest part, so we can finish this task really fast. Let's begin. Duplicate our background and rename it. Let's say to midnight. We can hide the noon at the moment. Select the layer with the color and fill in with the purple one. Now let's recolor the shadow. Pick the darker purple color and drop it on the shadow. Great! We just did a new background in a few seconds. Here are both of our layers. Select them and group together. Let's call it backgrounds. It's important to keep your file organized. Look, I can turn off and on the background to change them. Let's repeat. Duplicate the midnight group. Call it Sands. I'll do a yellow one this time. Select the layer with the color and drop the yellow color on the artboard. Go to the shadows layer. Select the yellow color, drop it on the shadow. Duplicate again until we have 6 backgrounds. This one I will name Sandstone. I'm gonna do it quite similar to the previous one, but the main color will be the orange instead of yellow. And the shadow. Oops, my bad. We should drop the color on the shadow. Duplicate the group again and color the background to the green. I'm not gonna give names to the rest of the backgrounds, we will do it later. Duplicate again and color it to the pink one. I think the light pink will be better, like this, and fill in the shadow. That's it! Here are our 6 backgrounds. At the moment, each background consists of 2 layers. I'm not gonna change backgrounds in the future, so I suggest you to merge each background. It will help us to keep the amount of layers low. Click on a group and then flatten. It flattens the group to 1 layer. Do the same thing on all the other backgrounds. You can hide or show any background and go with any of them. I won't rename them right now, we will do it later. We are done with the backgrounds. Let's hide all of them except the blue one. Let's make the pots and add plants and faces later. Create a new layer for a new pot. Hide the current pot. By the way, we can leave the smiling face activated. This way we will see how it works with new pots. Take the dark color for outlines. Turn on Drawing Assist on the new layer. I'll hide the cactus as well, and let's get started. Zoom in and turn on Canvas. Drawing Guide. Let's begin with the top border. Like this, and erase all excess parts. Zoom out. Select the brush and draw an arc like this. Edit shape and adjust it. Zoom in and connect the lines. I don't have enough space for it, so I will erase a bit here first. And create a small arc. Done. It's time to add feet. Try to make it different from the first pod's feet. I'll do something like this. We got a lot of free space in the top area of the pod. It's a good idea to add some kind of pattern here. Create a new layer. In one fast move, draw a wavy line like this. If you don't like how it came, just try one more time. Mine is fine, just move it down a bit. Go to Layers, swipe left and duplicate. Click on Transform tool and move the copy of the line higher. Select both the layers and set them right to the center. Rotate a bit. Great. Try not to overlap the face area. Go to Layers again. Merge our pattern layers by pitching with 2 fingers. Now, using Eraser or Selection tool, remove excess parts. Select the left part. Click on Transform tool. 3 fingers swipe down and click Cut. Same on the right side. Selection tool. Transform tool. 3 fingers swipe. Cut. Merge this layer with the outline layer. Perfect. Let's color it. Create a new layer below the current one. Let's do this one purple. Select the color. I'll activate Drawing Assist to speed up the process. Make a contour and fill in with the color. Bottom part. And the top part. Here I got a small gap because the pattern was made without the symmetry tool. Let's fix it. I will color the stripe in yellow. Done. Turn off the symmetry tool and color here. That's it. Time to add shadows. Create a new layer. Select the dark color and draw. Done. Group the layers and name it Cement Pot. Group both pots in a new group and name it Pots. Four more to go. Hide this pot. Create a new layer. Activate Drawing Assist. Select the outline color. Zoom in. Let's make the top part this size this time. Arcs with a small radius are hard to control, so let's turn Drawing Assist off and connect them like this. Adjust the line. Done. And do the same at the top. Looks good. Let's move it down to our guideline for the pot. Activate Drawing Assist again and let's make a cauldron-like shape. Draw an arc and design the main shape. Like this. One more line here to connect with the top part. And add little feet. Turn off Drawing Assist, zoom in and add a small gap. Let's color the shapes. Create a new layer. My cauldron will be blue. Pick the color. Turn on Drawing Assist and start coloring. It's hard to see the lines on the blue background. So let's change it to the pink one. Fill in the shape. The top part we can color in the light blue. Draw a contour and fill in. And the shadows. Create a new layer in between. Draw a shape like this. Here I missed a bit. No problem, just fix it with the eraser. I will color the feet as well. And one shadow here. That's it, perfect! Group all the layers and name it Cauldron. Create a new layer and pick our outline color. Don't forget about Drawing Assist. Set up the shape. Let's start with an arc like this. Now the second one. Adjust it. The angle here is too sharp in my opinion. Erase the line here and connect these lines. Connect here with a straight line. We can draw a banded one on the top and draw a few lines like it has a chipped piece. Activate Drawing Assist and add the feet. Time to add something in the top area. Turn off the symmetry. Draw an arc here. I will leave a small gap here. Let's make the second light without a gap. One more with a gap. And the last one. Perfect. Let's color it. Create a new layer. Select the orange color. And color the shape. The bottom part. The middle one. And the top part. Pick the darker color and color the stripes. The bottom one. It's a very soothing process, right? And the top one. By the way, you can pick any color right out of your artboard with a finger. Take the dark color and color the teeth right on this layer. Done. Group both layers and name it clay pot. Done. Hide the pot's group and create a new layer. Select the outline color. Turn on Drawing Assist. Let's make a convex shape like this. And connecting the top in one fast move. Fix here a bit. Nice. Add an ellipse here. Feet. Turn off drawing assist and add one more ellipse in the middle. Create a new layer for colors. Activate drawing assist. Select a pink one. It will be hard to color on the pink background, so let's change it back to the blue one. Create a contour. Fill in. Select the light pink color. Color the ellipses. Pink the dark pink color. Add shadows to the feet. Group the layers. Ceramic pot. Five pots are done. Let me show you one more trick. No need to create a unique shape each time when we want a new pot. For example, we can duplicate our first pot and just give it new colors. It will look completely different and it will count as a unique property just like the others. Select the layer with the colors and let's recolor the pot. We don't have green pots yet, so let's do this one green. Select the layer with the shadows. Choose the dark green color. Color the shapes. Here is our new pot. Awesome! We just finished the pots part. Let's hide all the pots except our default one and create 6 plants. Create a new layer and let's get started. I'll draw some random wavy lines like this. I didn't draw the last one to the end, I like this small gap. Our plant is shifted to the left side. Let's centralize it using the transform tool. Add some lines in the center of each shape. Try to draw them fast, this way your lines will be smoother. Oops! Sometimes it requires a few attempts to get a line that you like. I will draw this one using quick shape. And drop a dot here as a final touch. Time to color the plant. Create a new layer and color in green. Create the contour. Draw it with a margin down, so it will fit any pot. The third shape I will color in the dark green, so visually move it to the back. Create a new layer and drop some shadows. Like this. and this. Group the layers and name it snake. Group our snake plant with the cactus and name the group plants. Done. Hide the snake plant and create a new layer. Drop 3 random lines. Something like this. Zoom in and carefully draw some little leaves. If something doesn't look right, just undo and draw a new shape. Nice. Create a new layer. Green color. Color the leaves. It's hard to see our green color on the blue background. Let's change the background to the purple one this time. Much better now. All the small gaps are visible now. Paint them out. Don't hesitate to use a eraser. The center leaves will be dark green. Cool. Group the layer and name it eucalyptus. New layer, outline color. Let's make a cute sprout. Start with an arc. One more. And finish the leaf shape. Same on this side. And a dot here. Awesome! New layer, green color, and paint the shape. New layer for the shadows, dark green color. Add the shadows. Here I have a small gap. Fix it. And one more shape on the shadow layer. Group the layers. Sprout. New layer, dark color. Let's make a flower. Start with an ellipse. First petal here. The second one. And the last one. Draw a stem. Add one leaf here. And one here. Add middle lines. New layer. Color leaves and the stem in green. Yellow ellipse. And white color for petals. Select the dark green color and add a shadow here. Group the layers and name it flower. We have fine plants so far. Let's duplicate the flower and make a color variation of it. Create a new layer right above the colors. Color the middle part in white. And let's make petals blue this time. Merge both layers with colors. We are done with the plants. All that is left to do is faces, the funnest part. Create a new layer, pick the dark color, hide the smiling face. We will do a new one. Don't forget to activate Drawing Assist. Let's make a calm character. Draw an eye in one arc. And the small mouth. We will name them later. Just hide the layer and create a new one. Turn on Drawing Assist. This time let's make an opened mouth. Eye in one arc line again. And a couple of lashes. Turn off symmetry and add a tone. And one tooth to bring some fun. Let's color it. This time I'm not gonna make a new layer for colors, because I'm not gonna add any shadows later. We can just drop the colors right in this layer. Pick the dark purple color and drop it here. White one for the tooth. And the red one for the tongue. One more tip on speeding up the process. Hide the happy face. Duplicate the smiling one. And let's transform it to a serious character. Take the eraser. Increase the size. Erase the top part like this. Take the brush and add an eyebrow. Adjust it. Erase the smile. Deactivate Drawing Assist. And add a grumpy mouth in one line. Perfect! Create a new layer. Let's make a crying one. Drawing Assist. Draw an arc, a bigger one this time. Turn off Drawing Assist. Add a sad mouth. Let's add streams of tears. Create a new layer below the current one. Blue color. Increase the brush size up to the maximum. Draw a line and put your finger on the screen to make it vertical. Move it to the center. Take the eraser and remove this part. Merge the layers. Let's create another one. New layer. Drawing Assist. Don't forget to set the brush size back to 25%. Draw a big circle for an eye. Turn off Drawing Assist. And add the mouth. Take the eraser. Get back symmetry. And erase the bottom part like this to get the cute cheeks effect. Create a new layer. Select the white color. Add some highlights on the eyes. Touch the screen to make a circle. Merge the layers. Create a new layer. Draw and assist. Dark color. Let's create heart-shaped eyes. Just drop a first arc like this, and the second one here. Deactivate symmetry. Add kissing lips. Create a new layer and color the shapes in red. Merge the layers. New layer. Draw and assist again. Add a big circle. And a smaller one inside. Turn off draw and assist. Add the mouth. An arc on the side. And let's connect these lines. Nice big lips we have here. Create a new layer below the outlines. Take the white color, color the eyes. Red color, and color the lips. Merge the layers. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 8 faces. Group all of them. Faces. Congratulations! All the properties are done. Now go back to gallery. Swipe left on our artwork and click duplicate to create a copy. One file contains all the source files, so we always can get back and edit something. Let's rename the new one to pots and prepare it to export. Dive into the file. I will show you what to do. First of all, delete the areas layer. We need to have only the properties. Turn on all the faces layers and move them out of the group. Delete the empty folder. We need each property to be on one layer and out of all the groups. So in the pots folder we need to click on each pots group and tap on the flatten option to merge all the layers of the group. Now we have each pot on its own layer. Select them and pull them out of the group. Delete the empty group. Exactly the same action with the plants. Make all the layers visible. Flatten. Select them. Move out of the group. Same with the backgrounds. And remove the folder. Done. Each of our properties is on a separate layer. Almost forgot. It's necessary to go to layers and turn off the background color layer, which is at the bottom of the list. Otherwise, all our properties will export with white background instead of a transparent one. Then go here, Share, and click on the PNG Files option. It will export each layer as a separate PNG file in one click. Wait a bit. Here click on Save to Files and save the properties in any folder. I'll create a new one in my Procreate folder and name it Pots. Click Save. Now go back to your browser and go to nftexport.io website. It's a website that Outline team and I developed for artists, and it allows to generate NFT collections right in a browser. Click on Get Started button. Here is our workspace. Here in the left area we need to set up all the layers. Background layer is the only one created by default. So click Upload, choose Files, go to our Pots folder. Click Select and select all the backgrounds. Tap Open. Great! All the backgrounds have been uploaded. Here you can see a preview of your NFTs. It's just a background at the moment. Go to Rarity Settings tab. Here we need to give a name to each property because it will be saved in metadata and will be shown under each NFT illustration later. This one I will name Midnight, Paradise, Sands, Sandstone. This one Noon, and Woods. Awesome! Here on the right you can set up rarity for each trait. For example, I want to make Paradise one relatively rare, so I move the slider to the left. If I want to see anyone more often, let's say Noon, I move its slider to the right. Just set them as you like. Nice! All the backgrounds are set. Let's create the next layer. Plant, Add layer, Upload, from Files, Select all 6 plants, Open. Here you can see your plants, and you can see them here in the preview as well. Go to Rarity Settings, let's rename the plants. Cactus, Snake plant, Flower white, Eucalyptus, Sprout, Flower blue. Time to decide on the rarities. I'll make the blue flower very rare. The sprout quite rare as well. The cactus is one of the most common. You can set them as you like. Done. Create a new layer for pots. And go through the same steps again. Go to Rarity Settings. Rename the pots. Cauldron, Cement, Foam, Clay, Ceramic, Foam green. Foam green I want to do super rare, because it looks very unusual. Other are quite random. Like this. Nice. And the last one, Face. Add all the faces. By the way, here on the preview you can see that all our properties assemble perfectly. If you messed up some layers, you can always change their order. Go to Rarity settings and rename the faces. Happy, in love, calm, smiling, crying, curious, cute, serious. We can leave the probability the same, or play with the sliders a bit to add some randomness. Done. Here are all of our faces. Here in the right we need to set up the general info about the collection. It's also be saved in metadata. Name, pods NFT. I'll skip the step with the description. Let's set the prefix to pod-hash. It's the prefix for the name of each NFT illustration. Let's leave the size as it is. Amount 1000. That's it. Let's start the generation. A couple of seconds and all is done. Here are 1000 of pods. You can preview all of them separated in batches by 100. You can move between batches at the bottom. Now you can click on any of your illustrations and review them. If you don't like something, you can change it right away. Here you can see all the properties and their probabilities. As you remember, I did the blue flower a rare one, so it's only in 9% of illustrations. For example, 20% of generated NFTs have a cactus as a plant. If I click on the next button, I can see the next 100 pods. Go through all of them, and if you don't like one, for example this one, just click on it. Here are all of the properties. We can select any one. For example, I want to change the plant to cactus. Select it here. Click on Apply Changes. We can see an error message here. It says that we already have the same pod in the collection. Since all the NFTs should be unique, let's try another plant. Again, the same error. If you don't want to spend time on it, you can always click on the Randomize button. The application will suggest a pod which is not in the collection at the moment. I like this one. Click Apply Changes. Here you can see that our character was updated right away. And you can go through other NFTs and edit any pod. This one is funny, green pod with a green cactus. When you're happy with all the pods, click Next Step. Put your email here. Submit. Here are our files exported by batches, 100 illustrations each, just like in the previous page. Click here and download the metadata. Download. Done. Now let's download the first batch of the illustrations. And so on. I'm not gonna download all of them to save the time. This batches system is very convenient, because if you find out that something is wrong with one of the illustrations, you can always get back, fix it, and download only its batch, not the whole collection. When you downloaded all the illustrations, go to Files, Downloads, Unarchive metadata and illustrations. If you dive into the metadata folder, you will see a single JSON that contains all the metadata for our collection. Here you can find meta files for each illustration. If you open the folder, you will see 100 files. And in the second folder you can see all the illustrations. You can open them and check them out. That's it. Now you should download other batches and your collection is ready to deploy. That's it, we've completely generated our NFT collection with metadata. Now you can create huge NFT collections on your own, either for your personal projects or commission work. If you decide to launch it yourself, you will need some additional knowledge about blockchain and deploying a smart contract, which by the way I'm planning to cover in my future lessons. Also, I've released the POTS NFT collection on Ethereum blockchain. You can mint it for free on my website, link in the description. Holders of this collection receive some unique perks from me. Check it out. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new for yourself. Hope to see your NFT collections soon. Good luck!